saying in the previous video, I am switching out my jobs. I'm going to a different job. I'm going to make these videos kind of quick because if you haven't noticed, it's late. It's nighttime. It's about time for me to go ahead and start going to sleep in a little while. But I changed my job and I'm so happy about it. Before I worked in customer service, I worked at a call center, and I don't really believe ever in disclosing exactly where I work on social media, so I'm not going to do that. But I used to work at a call center. I used to work in customer service, and no, it's just no. So backstory: before that, I used to work at warehouses, and I'm going back to a warehouse. I didn't change my pay, so my pay still changes. The hours are better. Okay. Yes. So the hours are better. I didn't change my pay. I still have every Sabbath off. Every Sabbath, don't have to work any Sabbaths, which is awesome for me because I need to drive out a little bit further, just a little bit further than I was driving before so that I can keep the Sabbath, which is not a problem at all. All I'm going to do is carpool. But anyway, I'm excited about that, and I just wanted to go into that because going into work in a warehouse, there are different things, right? Like you have to take into account different things, and you have to actually make changes in your life that's going to assist you with the change that you're making in the job. So I was reading the reviews on this job in particular, which had really good reviews to be a warehouse. I was like, wow. It was like a 3.9. For some people, may find it to be a little bit lower because it's still a 3, but to be a warehouse, that's really good. But I appreciate warehouses. I like warehouses because there's very little human interaction. I appreciate warehouses because as soon as I get this smartwatch, which is going to be here tomorrow, which I'm going to get the Samsung Active 4. Right now I have the Samsung S20 FE, the Fans Edition, and I have the phone on the promo. I also have the watch on the promo. So yeah, promo ready, honey. But anyway, I'm going to get the watch. I already have a Bluetooth, and I'm just going to kind of let my hair down a little bit, kind of hide that Bluetooth. And pretty much the time that I'm going to be working is just listening to class or listening to music. Really, that's all I'm going to do. So I like warehouses a lot. But the thing about that is, instead of it putting a stress on you, for me, working in customer service, talking to so many people in one day, it has like this emotional burden and this psychological. I think that I might lose my job today if you're testing it, like you're testing the waters, ma'am and or sir. But I've always enjoyed the warehouse work. So I know that sounds funny, right? But it is true. But that's just my makeup, right? So yeah, I lose track of my thought, but I just got it back. So what I'm going to do is, I completely forgot what I was saying, but anyway, listening to class, I had to pause it. Listen to classes pretty much all day, but it takes a physical toll. So instead of it taking like this psychological, emotional type of toll, it like takes this physical toll. So I was reading the reviews. It's always the same for a warehouse, right? But if you're working at a warehouse, you don't have to kill yourself working. The only thing you need to do is be consistent. Oftentimes, working at a warehouse, people lack the consistency because they don't want to walk, they don't want to hold stuff, they don't want to push stuff. They really don't want to do what the job requires, which is for a lot of jobs, actually. No one wants to do what the job requires. But if you're just consistent in your job, you're not stopping 15, 20 minutes to talk to someone or, something like that, you like really like doing the job, then for me, it's always been a lot less stressful, right? Stress level all the way down here. Customer service is just like all the way to my ceiling. But at the warehouse, it's just like all the way around here. Um, but you have to kind of change like you're eating. You can't eat fried foods all day. But you can't eat fried foods. You can't eat a bunch of processed foods. It's like if you pop in a DVD, if you still watch them, of a workout, it'll say consult your doctor, right? You have to consult your doctor before you do that type of workout because you might be a diabetic, you may have a heart failure, you may have a kidney disease. It's all type of things that can be going on internally in your body that will cause an exhaustion, and it can cause death. So you want to check with your doctor first to be sure that, first of all, that your body can handle that type of work. I'm going to show the day before work, not the day of work because I don't want to be late, but the day before work, which is going to be on Sunday. I'm going to show the bath that I'm going to run, which is going to include like the essential oils that I need, the Epsom salts that I need, the alcohol that I need. The water's going to be pretty darn hot. Um, I'm going to show my compression leggings that I wear to kind of keep my legs in order, kind of keep it strong. I also have a back corrector, which it corrects the shoulders. It corrects the shoulders, it corrects the upper back, and it corrects the lower back, and it maintains my posture. So I'm not like this all day. I can actually stand up straight like I'm supposed to. And of course, you have to practice safety guidelines, which a lot of people kind of look over that part, which is the most important part, right? Because they'd be like, oh, I got an injury. And half the time, you know, you got an injury because you really didn't do what you were supposed to do in working on the job. But anyway, like I said, the day before work, I'm going to show the whole process. I'm going to show the entire process of what I'm going to do, the clothes that I'm going to wear, and all that good stuff. I know I have my icy hot, my balm. I have this here, which is a heater. It's like a little pad, like a little heating pad to use. And be it the Lord's will, I'm going to start getting a massage once a month from Massage Envy for either an hour or 90 minutes. I'm going to try the hour out first to kind of see how that goes. If I'm appreciating the hour, then I'll stay with the hour. But if it's like, I need a little bit more, then I'm going to do the hour and a half, since I'm only doing it once a month, or I'm only getting like this treatment once a month. But in a nutshell, working in a warehouse, there are things that you have to do. There are precautions that you have to take even when you're not at work with your body, to keep your body healthy and to keep, you know, to really keep yourself moving, because it is going to take a physical toll. But if you're pretty much doing what you're supposed to do on your end, okay, with all the foot soaks and everything, I guess I can show some stuff. Like for an example, I have my detox foot soak, which has like my lemon and my peppermint. I can put like some vinegar in it, which I know may sound disgusting, but it'll pull out any bacterias that may be on your feet from working in a warehouse. I have my, hold on, but I have my insoles with the gel on the back, because when you're walking and you're walking on concrete, you don't want it to kind of be like shocking the bottoms of your feet. So you need something to protect that. I'll show the shoes that are going to come. The shoes should be really, really lightweight. Like I know when you go into warehouses, it's like you see these really bulky, you know, like those bulky brown shoes that's used with the steel toe. You really don't want that if possible. You want your shoes to be as light as possible, because imagine walking all day and carrying extra weight with you as you're walking, and usually those don't have like any shock protectors at the bottom that's shocking like the bottom of your foot and going up into the muscles and veins and everything in your legs. And I don't want like the Velcro legs where your legs are all, the veins are popping out of your legs and all that stuff. But as time goes on, I'll show the practices and everything that I use to keep my skin still pretty, my hands still pretty. Gloves are a must. They give it at the job. To keep my feet pretty, which my Vaseline I don't have in here because this isn't the place for it typically. But I have my Vaseline with the saran wrap. Like you take Vaseline, put saran wrap on your feet, and then get the socks on top of them. Keep your feet soft. It keeps them being callus free, corn free, bunion free. So you can have pretty feet in a nutshell. You can have nice pretty feet in a nutshell. But anyway, there was one more thing that I wanted to say, but I could not remember what it was. But most importantly, it's the eating, right? Eating. Because if you're healthy on the inside, then that's going to help you overall. And drinking plenty of water. Like I know people like, I don't want to drink a lot of water because I want to go to the bathroom. I'll drink water. Drink plenty of water, because you don't want to be exhausted. You don't want to be dehydrated. You want to pass out. Not what you want to do. But anyway, that's all I got for the warehouse until, like I said, the day before my start date. And then I will go ahead and show how I'm gonna be dressed up and everything, what I'm gonna wear for there. I do only wear dresses and skirts. You can wear a skirt in the warehouse. Yes, I am gonna wear a skirt in the warehouse. I ice show is, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to set that up, how it's going to look. But anyway, thank you for watching this long video. Have a nice evening.